I'm James Ernest, and I'm the author of the game, and I'm also in charge of running this video shoot today. I've shot at the Old Consulate a couple of times before. We did a video for a card game called Get Lucky. We had it for almost a whole day, and so I did about the same number of shots, but some of them were much more ambitious. Sort of set up the crane equipment and the flying rig. And yes, I'll want to document my idiocy for later. This is part of the video is just for me. So I hope it shows in the final video, but I'm really just playing with my toys. Kill Dr. Lucky was my first published game through Cheapass Games, and this video is a part of a project to bring it back to life in a new edition with new rules. I don't know why people want to kill Dr. Lucky. You know, something people don't always understand about Dr. Lucky is that he's not the bad guy. Everybody else is. I've done a lot of games where you get to play the bad guy, and you know, everyone's got their own reasons for killing him, and they can't all possibly be right. But when you play the game, by the end, you really want him to die.
I'm Jen Page, and my character is Janet Principal. She is a Hollywood starlet who is hell-bent on killing Dr. Lucky because he stole her family's patented varnish-removing formula.
My name is Anthony Gallela, and my character in Kill Dr. Lucky is Johnny Archer, international playboy. My character wants to kill him for reasons.
I'm Phil Folio, and in Dr. Lucky I play Mumfort Consequence, a gentleman of fortune, as it were. Years ago, Lucky was responsible for the death of my wife and my children, and almost the death of my dear dog. Dog has passed away now, and therefore I have resolved to go forth and revenge myself upon him.
I'm Nancy Frye, and I play Gail Russo. She met Lucky on one of her bird collecting forays, and he enticed her into a pickup game of stick and ball, which was rigged, and she's never forgiven him and has spent the rest of her life seeking revenge.
Hi, I'm James Ernest from Cheapass Games, and this was our very first game, Kill Dr. Lucky. Like this? Like this? I've designed about 150 games since the first time I designed Kill Dr. Lucky, so I think it's time to give the game a tune-up. I've learned a lot, and I'm doing this line backwards. If we raise more, we can do more. We can make the core components a little better, and we can also make new games blah.
I've often been asked how I got to the position of being Dr. Lucky, but you'd actually have to ask James Ernest that. I think pure dumb luck on my part.
First of all, I'd just like to say how wonderful it is for all of you to come, and welcome to Lucky Manor. Now, I know you're all wondering why I've asked you here. I presume you're not actually using any of this dialogue.
Dr. Lucky lives in such a strange world, you know. He has friends around, and the most bizarre events happen. You know, objects drop down stairwells, and sharp instruments appear out of nowhere. He merrily goes his way. He doesn't have the faintest notion that these people are out to get him, because, after all, why should they?
The new edition will have all new illustrations by Israel Evans, who also did the card game artwork in the card game Get Lucky card game.
There are a number of things that I like about the Kill Dr. Lucky board game. One of them is that it matches your level of play. So you can be very scheming and very tactical in your play, or you can be very casual and treat it very much as a beer and pretzel game. And the mechanics of the game match your style.
When you do a murder attempt and everyone goes around, you know, everyone is saying, well, I don't have any more cards, and I don't have any more cards. That sort of passive-aggressive bluffing is just a lot of fun.
It is you're against everyone, but the second one person has the upper hand, suddenly it's king of the hill. And it just makes this interesting dynamic. You're the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but only for a moment, part of a turn.
I love all the versions of Kill Dr. Lucky. It's so fun and vicious and great.
Is it both eyes or one eye? Whatever.
One eye.
No, but like, does it work for both eyes?
I don't know. That's Phil's iPad.
Well, gosh, I've known James for, over 20 years. We started out as underwear models together for Abercrombie and Fitch. And, during a shoot, we just started talking about what we were doing on our off hours, and he showed me this game he'd been working on, Kill Dr. Lucky, and it was, it was awesome.
So please support this campaign and help us make Kill Dr. Lucky as good as it can be.
Thank you!
I'll do it down here.